Stop me if you've heard this before. Elizabeth Warren might be lying about part of her past. Hey everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. The report here from the Washington Free Beacon, headline: County records contradict Warren's claim that she was fired over her pregnancy. The Riverdale Board of Education approved a second-year teaching contract for a younger Elizabeth Warren, documents show, contradicting the Democrat presidential candidate's repeated claims that she was asked not to return to a teaching job after a single year because she was, quote, visibly pregnant. Minutes of an April 21st, 1971, Riverdale Board of Education meeting obtained by the Washington Free Beacon showed the board voted unanimously on a motion to extend Warren's second-year contract for a 2 days per week teaching job. Now, that job is actually similar to the one that Warren had in the first year of teaching when from a board meeting that was held 2 months later, June 16th, indicate that Warren's resignation was accepted with regret. Warren's claim that she was dismissed after her first year of teaching because she was pregnant has actually become a cornerstone of Elizabeth Warren's stump speeches. She has used it to both explain her jump from teaching into the legal world, as well as to showcase the difficulties that women apparently face in the workplace, which they faced a lot of issues back in the 70s. Quote this from the Washington Free Beacon. The principal of the school that she worked for in the early 70s said Warren has, quote, Warren has said, quote, showed her the door at the end of the year because she was, quote, visibly pregnant. Now, this kind of came up into question after I guess a reporter started looking into this and went, wait a minute, this doesn't make a lot of sense. And here's why. Warren's claim about her dismissal from Riverdale came under scrutiny just last week when journalist Megan Day of the Jacobian magazine noted that Warren's story appeared to have changed over the years. Day pointed to a 2007 interview in which Warren gave to the University of California, Berkeley, I guess when Elizabeth Warren was still a Native American, in which she suggested that she left her teaching job after realizing that graduate school classes required for her to obtain a teaching certificate weren't going to work out for her. Quote, I went back to graduate school, took a couple of courses in education, and said, I don't think this is going to work out for me, Warren said in the 2007 interview. I was pregnant with my first baby, so I had a baby and stayed at home for a couple of years, and I was really casting about thinking, what am I going to do? My husband's view of it was stay home. We have children. We'll have more children. You'll love this. And I was very restless about it. So that was 2007. But during her stump speech, Elizabeth Warren likes to claim that she was fired because she was pregnant, which, if the Washington Free Beacon is correct here, that is not true. Now, why does this matter? Well, because Elizabeth Warren, remember, when she first started her presidential campaign, it was right after she took that DNA test that said that she was basically 1 in 32,000th Native American, after claiming for years that she was Native American. And she kind of fell apart. Her campaign was polling at about 3%. People were making fun of her, mocking her, saying that she wasn't being very truthful. But listen, she's ran a great campaign. She's run a very good campaign. She has vaulted herself, I think, into the almost front-runner status. I think she will get the nomination, but this could really do damage to her campaign. If she is viewed again as not being trustworthy, it could really harm her among Democrat primary voters. But it appears as though she isn't trustworthy. She's been lied once again, this time trying to throw the mother card down and try to throw down the card of, oh, woe is me, these evil men, these evil schools. Back when I was visibly pregnant, they wanted to get rid of me, when it was actually her decision to leave the school, not the school's decision to kick her out. It'll be interesting to see if Elizabeth Warren or her campaign ever responds to these accusations. I'm pretty sure if she doesn't, the president, who kind of likes to poke people, I'm sure he'll bring it up at some point. But Elizabeth Warren has a trouble with the truth and with her own biography. And folks, that does matter. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Have a great day.